Thank you, Mike. Next, we have Rick Cobb from Middle Public Schools.
Superintendent Walters and members of the board. Superintendent Walters, I want to address comments that you made before a Senate Subcommittee earlier this month. Responding to questioning from Senator Brenda Stanley, you stated, Middle schools misspent over $500,000 on lawn care that is expressly prohibited in federal rules and regulations. Your statement was wrong on multiple levels, and I can't stand idly by and let you defame our great school district or any of the hardworking people handling our federal programs, applications, and claims, up to and including myself. I have several problems with your comments. First, it's just not true to say that we misspent federal funds. With all three tranches of COVID funds, we took extra care to ask questions, sometimes redundantly. This has been such an extraordinary process and amount of money that we wanted to make sure to get everything right from the beginning. The May 2021 federal guidance on the use of funds includes 20 separate categories describing what is allowable. I have included in the handouts that I will give all of you 3 relevant pages from this document. Our claims included expenses that fell under a number of these categories, including number 20, other activities that are necessary to maintain the operation and continuity of services in the LEA and continuing to employ existing staff of the LEA. So yes, we have included our contracts with the companies that manage our groundskeeping. Every year in which we have done so, this has been allowable. In fact, for the current fiscal year, your staff has approved this in our ESSER application. Further clarification for you and your staff can be found in the Uniform Grant Guidance, which includes allowances for using federal funds for, quote, care of grounds. You can literally just hit Control F and search for the word grounds. It's there. Second, you went on to accuse State Department employees, couldn't tell if you meant former or current staff, of approving applications for their coach husbands. Here's what you said in response to a question from Senator Rader, verbatim. To be very frank with you, we found examples of someone who was an approver and of this very specific issue that was related to one of the coaches of the team that got the money. If that was also a reference to Middell, all I can say is that none of our coaches are involved in the preparation of our federal program applications or claims. I would also like to add that everyone at the SDE working in federal programs or any other office has supervisors. Third, if accusations such as these are to be made, I, as the superintendent of Middell Public Schools, shouldn't first hear of them during a Senate Subcommittee budget hearing. If you or your staff want to question something from current or prior fiscal years, you know where to find us, and I know you have my number. Fourth, and perhaps most importantly, you've disrespected my district. You've disrespected the hard-working people in Middell who always conscientiously, always diligently put in the hours to make sure that we are serving our students to the best of our ability with the resources we have and in accordance with all applicable laws and regulations. You've also disrespected me. I've worked directly with federal programs at the district level for 16 years. Those of us who do this work day in, day out, don't just give blanket approval for funding requests. Words matter and facts matter. When you spread misinformation, you only deepen the teacher shortage and cause us to rely on emergency and uncertified teachers. No retraction, no correction, completely undoes the damage. So on behalf of my community, I implore you to do better and to be better. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Cobb.
Thank you, Rick.